So this is the mood I'm in. Minimal effort, you know. Gotta do some cleaning and fix up my bedroom and just get some stuff organized. But gonna take a step on the road, and then I'm gonna go get some stuff at the food pantry, see what they have in store today, and then go from there. Sherman is ready. Sherman, you ready? Need to get my living room organized as well. Oh God. All right, Boopsie, wait. All right, buddy. So he's gonna go potty. Once we're going out, Sherman is ready. He knows, he sees the signs, and then he'll stay at the door, wait at the door because he wants to go potty before. It's kind of like a child, you know. You tell the child to leave before they leave the house to go and use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. Number one, number two, and then you go on the road. So, all right, Shermy, are you done, buddy? Come on, let's go. Come on, come, Boopsie, let's put on your vest. All right. So after he's done, Shermy always come and go wipe his penis. So let me see if I can turn this around. No, I can't turn it around. But all right, Boopsie. So let's wipe your penis, buddy. See if I can. Oh, you see yourself? Let me see if I can get your. Boopsie, swipe your penis. There. All right, good boy. Good job. There you go. All right. Let me get your vest on, buddy. All right. Put your vest. Good job. All right. All right, Boopsie. Let's get the water. See? Work yourself up to the point where you. It's actually a nice day today too, right, Sherm? It's a nice day, but it's just on the bleaky side. So we'll get our water to go. And then, see everybody? What else are we taking? We got the keys. We're gonna take the cart. Alright, so see you guys later. Alright. So see if we can get Sherman's water. Hey, Poopsie. Where's the cover? Alright, Shermy Wormy. There you go, buddy. Alright, now I need to get alright, let's get in the car. So normally we're going to get stuff, supermarket or whatever we get, we carry that cart. This cart here got wheels, so it makes it easier for us. My face looks so greasy. Ooh, you know. So that's Sherman. Shermy's all buckled in and ready to go. Right, Shermy? You're all buckled in? All right, stand up here. Stand up. Up. Good boy. Look at that. Yeah, good job. You ready? All right, so, oops. Let us see if I can get the, oh, rocks. Fill again. All right, I'm gonna have to get stands. Let's see. put some music in. I mean, look at my hair. Alright, play some reggae music. Shermy, you ready, buddy? Are you ready? Yes? You ready? Alright. Let's go get some food. You think they have some treats for Sherm today? Sometime they'll have treats for Shermy. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna go get some food. So we got our cart to transport the food back to the house, and then when I get back I'll do a food pantry haul. So we'll see what we get. That's the exciting thing about this food pantry. You don't know what you get until when you open the boxes, which is kind of like a present, you know. But I'm grateful nonetheless that there are these resources that can help me until I find a job. Yeah. There you go, my love. Several mornings she shampoos my locks. Always have my back, she's standing true to that. The light may change at any moment. All this blinging is like you forgot. Use cheddar as the bait and it will face the breeze in this direction. This direction. And some super sense. I will seem like she live upside and you pressure. Keep on walking. Alright, so wait, where are you going? Alright, we're here. The last time I got lots of food. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. Sometimes you really don't get nothing. Sometimes the food kind of gone bad. So hopefully I would love to get some fruits today. Yeah. So let's go inside and see what they got in store for me today. So all of a sudden my battery needs to charge. Oh God, big. Alright, anyway. I am going to I got 10% left on this and I'm trying to let it stand, but it's not standing. So I'm putting Sherman in my pouch. This is how I take Sherman. All right, Boopsie, come. All right, so he goes inside the pouch with me, or he goes on top of the pouch. Sherman is pretty flexible. So let's see if I can put my glove on. Ooh. You ready, buddy? Yeah? All right. Get ready with me for my meeting with my therapist while I tell you a story. I ended up the food pantry that I went to wasn't even open. They said that for 2 months now they have been closed on a Thursday, so not until tomorrow that I can actually get some food from them. So I decided to go to a different food pantry, right? Need more cream, but and boy, the type of people. I enter the parking lot. There's a lady park diagonal in the handicap spot, and she's not handicapped. That just annoyed me right off the bat. Anyway, so I'm in the food pantry, got my number and waiting. So let's see now. I'm gonna get my Morphe fall filter powder, and I'm gonna get that one's number 12, this one's number 10. So I'm gonna use number 10 for my T-zones. And I'm just gonna use a sponge, my Huda Beauty sponge. So anyway, I got to the food pantry, right? And I wonder if this is too much. I hope not. Yeah, so anyway, so got to the food pantry, stand up there. Okay, so let me describe where the food, how it's set up, right? So over here You have one row, you have the middle aisle where people walk in from the door behind me, and then you have seats over here. Over here, so while I went to get my stuff, this lady, oh, so cute. So I look around, then another one yelled out at me again, oh, so cute. So they saw Sherman and they fell in love, right? Okay. I get that reaction all the time. No problem. So I just was in a mood to just kind of like not talk too much. They're gonna want to touch him. At the time he's actually doing service dog duty, so he's gonna be not in a play mood, right? Anyway, his behavior is different from when he's at home, right? Because now he's working to help me. So anyway, decided I was gonna stand on the other side because I just wanted to just get through my day and just be on my way. Then there a lady on this side, right? She's writing where's I need a piece of paper. So imagine this is a piece of paper, right? So she's writing down, filling out the form. Yeah. So I was like wondering if there's something in her ears, you know, AirPods. And she got up a few minutes later, went to the front, talked to the agent or the customer service person at the front desk, right? Came back, looked normal, sat down, and yeah. So, man, I didn't know what to do. I wasn't scared, but I just paid attention. Like in my peripheral vision, I'm just watching. And I'm like, I just want to get out of there. You don't want to stereotype. You don't want to put people in a box. You don't want to, everybody's going through a hard time, you know, and you want to show some grace. I didn't want to be scornful in my body language to go to another space to stand up. I just wanted to go to the food pantry, go there, get some food and leave. I ended up not getting through yet because I had to come back to do my my therapy session, which is like 45 minutes. And you know, so I'll probably go back. But what they tend to do with those people who act out like that is they would probably like let her get through first, or probably ask her to leave. I guess maybe she got violent or something. But you know, it only happens at that food pantry. When I go to the other food pantries, like all the stereotypes that you have about food pantry goes out the door to some extent. The caliber of people is just different. And most of these food pantries are downtown, you know, so it's not even like you want to say, well, it's an area, it's a location thing, right? This food pantry, you're able, some things you get that you have no choice, like the frozen stuff, they'll give you meat for a week and whatever it is, you have no choice. They just ask you if you have allergies or meat restrictions, and that's all they ask me. That takes like how long? How long did it just take a while ago to just say, do you have allergies? Do you have any meat restrictions? Like 1 second? Or yeah. So I don't know what it is that caused that food pantry to really and truly like take so long to serve people. But I noticed that in the evenings now, when it's closer to time to go home, everything speed up, you know? Everything speed up because sometimes the workers are outside taking a break. It's like this food pantry in particular have literally no structure. Trust me. No structure. I've seen people got food because it's like they set it up like a supermarket where you go down an aisle, but it's not many aisles. So it's not really, you know, they just have supermarket supermarket like aisles. But the caliber of people that you meet down there is like, just to get some food that you can choose for yourself, because all right, then, I need to get bread, I need to get this, I need to get, and sometimes you just don't know what's gonna be on the shelf, but there are some staples like the canned food. Most people tend to go for the produce, and I kind of tend to go for the produce too, but yeah, it's just I go to other food pantries and I don't get that. I'm treated with class. Not saying that, like, because this food pantry, I went to, the person who, the manager said, "Hi, Peter, do you want a pantry today?" So she, so it's kind of nice when people can call you by your first name and stuff, but it's just the people. You would see people get the food, right? And in the parking lot, whatever they don't want, they just throw it right there. I mean, like, you ever heard of trash? That is literally the definition of littering. It's like, it's so obvious. It's like they'll be walking with a cart and they just dropping the food on the ground just like that. And I'm like, and most of these people are actually not, they're not American born, because they speak Spanish. So it gives a bad, it gives a bad look at this particular food pantry. I would probably be like, today there was 2 other black persons I saw and myself. Yeah, I think the most I've ever seen, I was talking about, like, my number was number 79, right? And I got there at 11 something and they were still giving out pantry. So, like, just say 100 people, right? And I would be the third black person. So everybody else would be like Spanish, like, let's say, okay, say out of 100, so 3 black people, so that's 97 left, right? Then that one lady who was laughing, she was white. I think I saw another white lady at the front, so that's like 2. And then the rest are Spanish speaking people. So they have like Spanish forms, which I think is very nice and inclusive. I just hate the fact that they just litter. And so in the pantry now, so you have one person playing the music, right, on their phone. Normally we are like private people where we will just, you go into an office, you put your earbuds in, because everybody don't have to hear what you're listening to or care to hear. Sometimes you just want your ears to, eat grass. You have persons playing music on one phone, like an adult lady. She was there playing music on her phone right beside the lady who was laughing. Anyway, I don't know what became of her. She came after me because obviously she was signing up the form, right? So she came after me. But life is hard. Life is hard. But I just think that the least we can do, if you're getting food that is provided for you free, regardless of your race or your religion or your nationality, the least we can do in showing our gratitude is not to litter. You know what I mean? The least we can do in showing our gratitude as well is to be courteous to each other, Think about putting in your earphones or turn down your music while you're in there. I go to other food pantries and as I said, they fall in line. It's the same kind of ratio to ratio of people, majority Hispanic, majority of them speak Spanish. And when they ask us, like at this other food pantry that's from a church, they ask us to raise your hand if you want the English form. And like, say 100 of us is there, maybe 5 people might raise their hands. Everybody else, they need the Spanish speaking form. Yeah. I remember the first time I went to a food pantry. I went to they seat you also, this food pantry is very orderly, and their structure is just nice and it flows. The only thing is that this one is kind of semi shopping ish to some extent. You can't really take what you want. They ask, depending on the household size you have, they'll ask you okay, do you have, show me the number, you show them the number, how much you, of household persons, and then they'll say, okay, you can have 2 items from here, and it's like volunteers, and it's pretty Christian like, you know, they talk about God before they serve anything, and then they seat you. So anyway, the first day I went to the food pantry, and the lady told me to sit, you know, this is your seat, because you have to sit like, fill each seat, right? I said to her, do I have to pay? Because I came like thinking it was like a sliding scale thing or whatever. Never knew that that was what, you know, just a student who needed some food and whatever. I mean, school is expensive, right? And so at that time I was working on campus, but the money was still just not enough, you know. So I started looking into food pantry because I had lost my source of funding. One of my funding sources of funding, and so I had to find an alternative, and that was how I was introduced to the food pantry. Anyway, that went well, you know. All right, so now let me see, it's now 5 minutes. All right, so now I need to set up for my thing. 5 minutes before he's ready. What do you think? Am I looking fine? All right, so I need to set up my laptop now, and I need to set up an area where I can actually sit. All right, so let me wash my hands. Alrighty, so let's see if I can move this. It's been moved. Let's see. Alright, so I'll take this time. Alright, yeah. Alrighty. Alright, so I think I'm going to pull this away because I'm going to need that at the door. Let's push this. Do some vacuuming. Alright, so thinking I'm just gonna sit down here. I'll probably just sit here and do it. Ugh. Just sit up right there. I'll just sit up on the right there. Where is it? That table? Alright. See if I can do it. Alright, I'll get my table. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, so let's close that. And then let's go to learning. Okay, so wait, what's that? Oh, why is it going down? Check in. Let me close that. Oh, he's available. Get my water. Get my water. 1:46 and it's now 1:45, so this will start soon. 20 minutes. So after this, so I'm in the waiting room now. waiting on my counselor to come in. So after this, immediately I'll just go back to the food pantry. If my number is still there, it may be gone. But if it's gone, it is what it is. Oh, here's my counselor. Hey, how goes it?
Not too bad. Sorry about last week. I wasn't sure.
So, completed my therapy. Went well. Went to the food pantry. And, yep, my number was called and I didn't get to get any food today. So, I can take the same form tomorrow and get some food. But I'm tired. I'm thinking of making a bread pudding, but with a twist. I'm gonna add some coconut flakes to it and see if I can get it more coconutty. I love the flavor of coconut. And so yeah, but I'm gonna take a break first, and then if I get the strength, then I'll probably make the bread pudding and have that for dinner, I guess. So yeah, glass bowl and our breads. Gonna do it in nice squares so it look pretty. All right, and now we do this side. That. Then we're gonna just throw them in the pan in here. One, two, three. This, that. Okay, throw the breads in there. They normally call for day-old breads, but I guess it's up to your preference. When I was growing up, it was bread that was more or older than day-old breads that we repurposed. This is coconut flakes. I might just want to sprinkle. Sprinkle my coconut flakes. Oh, pretty much more than a half pack. So this is the bread I'm using. The Cereally Artisanal. I'm using this bread because it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. I can have bread that has high fructose corn syrup in there. So I'm gonna take out maybe about half of this loaf. So I'm gonna take half of this. So I have 3, all right, 4. Take half this, and this. Turn around. All right, so I'm gonna just crumble this on top, there. So I've never made this version of bread pudding before. I just thought it would be interesting since I love the flavor of coconut in my bread pudding, and I don't use regular milk for my bread pudding. My bread pudding always have coconut milk, and it's creamier, so I use coconut cream. I like to do it Squeeze around. Okay, here we go. There, one more. And then we push it all over. So what I want to do is get some of this bread. I want to get some of the flakes all over the bread. So, and then I want to fluff up the bread. The ones that we squish down, fluff it up. And then I'm gonna pour the remainder of the coconut milk. I mean, actually, maybe should I throw raisins in there now? No, I'll throw raisins. Let's just do the coconut. Let's just concentrate on the coconut. So this is a 7-ounce bag. So I'm just gonna spread that all over. Yeah, good. That should be an interesting twist, don't you think? All right, so what I'm gonna do now is to leave this, and I'm gonna make the sauce or the milk mixture or milk sauce or whatever it is. I'm gonna flavor the milk, but I'm gonna do it on the stove. All right, so for my sauce, I got all my ingredients here. First thing I'm gonna do, these are all going on the stove, by the way. I'm gonna take my butter out. So that's that. I'll be using the Silk coconut milk. I know some recipes will call for 2 to 3 cups, but I like my bread pudding very moist. So I think I used about maybe half of the box. I used about half of it. So, and this is, let me see now. It's 64 ounces. Yeah, 64 ounces, right? All right, so we got the butter. Now I'm gonna add some vanilla flavor. This is white vanilla. So, oops, drop a spoon in there. 2, this is imitation vanilla. I do have rum soaking these raisins. So I'm gonna put maybe a 1/4 cup, because after the heat catches it, it pretty much kills it. So 1, 2, 3, using 4 tablespoons. We're gonna add our cinnamon. I'm just gonna take out some of this and add maybe 1. I'll add 2 of this tablespoon. Then I'll add nutmeg, good teaspoon. I really like my spices. The next thing is sugar. I'm gonna add half of this bag. It's all in the taste test when you're done. Right? All taste test. And also yeah, right, so mix this up. And then I'm gonna just put it on the stove to get warm. The heat is gonna melt this butter, and it's gonna give it a nice bread and butter flavor. So the sugar is even changing the color. I like that. I'm gonna add these raisins in last. I soaked some of these raisins overnight, and then I added a few fresh raisins just now. I think I'll add this to the liquid mixture, and then now I'll just add a few more raisins on top right here. All right, so these are medium eggs. So I would normally use like 4 large eggs. So I'm gonna use 6 eggs because they're medium eggs. So I'm just gonna mix these up. So yeah, I'm using a spoon, and it has the butter and the cinnamon on it. I'm gonna check on the liquid and then add these if it's warm. So I'm gonna add some of this whipping cream just to bring back some of the cream in it. This is the mixture. I'm just gonna pour it over. I'm gonna just pour and pour. Yeah. Okay, and pour. So what I'm gonna do is to let this soak for about half an hour. Then I'm gonna pour my eggs. I don't want the eggs to bake. So I'm gonna pour the eggs in last. I'm gonna add some butter. All right, good. All right, I'm back. That was like magic, right? All right, so now I'm gonna stir up the egg a little more, and then, oh, firstly, I should let you know that I have turned on the oven to 350 degrees. So I'm just gonna pour this now. Pour this egg mixture all over. Yeah. Okay, good. And we want it to, what this egg mixture is gonna do as well, is give the top a pretty nice color. So you're just gonna try and mix the egg. Mix the egg into the bread pudding without breaking it up too much. I don't think I'm good at that part. I think I'm gonna end up breaking it up a lot. Hopefully the coconut will take over. All right. So what I'm thinking now, not looking too bad. So I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon over it. I'm just gonna drop these on top.
It helps, others not go through with myself and others bluntly, and I would want to know,
but you don't think there's any?
yes, so
That's all I'm saying.
come over here and hide anything from you guys.
Yeah, that's let's get
Yes.
about 14 done. You should start your own YouTube.
Right.
Oh, okay, you right.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So, what is kind of do you want to write a book on the situation that you went through?
Write my life story, but like make it.
So, what is kind of like a man, a real man, right?
Companionship.
And look at the chat real quick. Is there anything? How do you think that we did, like in everything, with all the information that we provide? Did you get? Gotcha.
That's the only thing that was like that. So I was like, how does it work? And I kept asking questions on, like, tell me, what you mean? How does it? No, I'm just receiving money. These people work, they worked, and I'm just trying to get their monies over to them, or sometimes he would say there's thing. But the way I am is like, I'll question you, but I'll stay laid back.
To me about the process, because most people don't file a police report when they get scammed. Typically,
I did.
No one does. So not a lot of people do. So tell me about how the process was.
Told them what I wanted. While I was there.
I'm tired. I think I'm going to end the blog here. I'm going to definitely put a picture of the bread pudding when I'm done. But let's see. I'm just tired. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm just going to end the blog here. Thanks for hanging with me today. I think the moral of today's lesson is just show grace, give grace. That lady who was just laughing to herself, she's in a happy mood. I guess it's a way to distract herself from what's going on in the real world. Sometimes we all want to escape. I have no proof that she is crazy either. But anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to just relax now. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. In the meantime, walk good. Take a piece. Taking the corner and that. Oh, the coconut. I taste the coconut flakes. By tomorrow, this is gonna set up nicely. Wow. Yeah. Look at that.